Hello, good morning. It's Thursday the 28th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So Sunak continues to trail Truss in the leadership race and the mudslinging continues. Best he came up with yesterday was to label her economic programme as a fantasy. To be fair, Truss has promised tax cuts, but she's a little less assured over where the funding will come from, and it does appear to be some distance from reality. Truss also sounds like a bit of a Thatcher fangirl. She wants to go to face the striking unions head on. That was as we had another day-long rail strike by the rail workers yesterday, and indeed we had a confirmation that further strike action will continue for as long as it takes. The wholesale price of gas soared again yesterday. That's as Russia reduced the supply. They reported this was due to important maintenance, but go on, Vladimir, tell me another one. Obviously this has fueled fears about a cost of living crisis, with predictions that household energy costs could rise close to $4,000 this winter. In the market, sterling posted gains against the dollar, rising to about 121.85. That was despite the Fed delivering a 75 basis point rate hike for the second consecutive month. We kick off this morning around 121.70 against the dollar, about 119.50 against the euro, and euro dollar starts from around 102.10 this morning. So over in the US, it was no great surprise to see the Fed hike by 75 basis points once again. This moved the federal funds rate to 2.5%. Earlier in the cycle, 2.5% was considered to be the neutral rate, but inflation suggests we still have a way to go there. Powell remained confident in his press conference, noting that rate hikes have succeeded in slowing the pace of rising inflation, but they've not exactly started to bring core inflation down yet. And indeed, supply-side inflation remains the elephant in the room. They seem comfortable crossing their fingers about inflation driven by energy costs and food, preferring to focus on the rate hikes that can tackle the demand side of things. Interestingly, Powell was adamant that the economy is not in recession, despite conceding that the Fed action has clearly slowed growth. This wasn't taken terribly well, as a recession is widely expected at the moment. And remember, Powell's credibility is still a little shaky following all his assurances about inflation being transitory only a year ago. Let's hope he's right about this one with the recession chat. The dollar index fell to a low. We fell to 106.15. This reaction was limited, but it does suggest the market is prepared for the Fed to perhaps pause action in September, while both the ECB and the Bank of England are expected to continue hiking rates on their side of the Atlantic. Right, that's it from me, short and sweet this morning. Have a great day. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.